Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Kahalo Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. And of course, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Also, salutations go out to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and byways, pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth, trying to wake up the remaining hopeful elect. This is Nama of the DC camp. Here we go, once again. How many times we have told you that this is all bullshit, it's a farce, it's a front. This man you see here, the President Vladimir Zelensky of Ukraine. He's a con man, he's a flim-flam man. Guess what they say he was caught doing? Let's go ahead and roll this video. With your money, with our money. Let's pause right there for you stupid Americans. You rah, die-hard patriots. That deep down, we know how you feel. When our people have asked for things, you play these games. Say, what do these niggers keep asking for? What do we owe them? Okay. Cool. Cool. But how stupid. And see, this is how you know, too, that all this, what used to be, you know, land of the free, home of the brave, blah, 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 all that bullshit. And now look at you. Now look at you. Everybody plays these games. They know where to go to. And this con artist comes to your halls of power, Congress, gives speeches, and you watch those idiots that are supposed to represent you. You know, they just can't get enough of the guy. We kept trying to tell you there's an agenda here, but no, we were, what did they say? Conspiracy theorists. You know, okay. And look, these people are getting rich off of your stupidity, your gullibility, taking advantage. And your own people are out here on the streets with nothing. And all you can do is, well, you know, they can pull themselves up by their own bootstraps. And this is to Jake, because I was looking at another video. Someone was asking a question. And at this point, you know, it's really too late. Even for the ones that left the country, and I'm talking about Jake here, that left the country and went to, I don't know, Africa or some other where, you know, you can't run from the curse. You can't outrun the curses, I should say. Ultimately, it's going to catch up with you. But, you know, our people always, the phenomenon, if you will, of all our, I should say, the few that have so-called made it as far as acquiring wealth, you got to ask your question, why are they still here? Why are the Oprahs? Why are the Frank Smiths? Why are the Michael Jordans? Why are the Tiger Woods? And all those that I have not named. Why are they still here? If you've gotten all this wealth, you would think, after all, there's a heavy spell on our people. But back to this. Yeah, for all you stupid Americans, let's look up something right here. Hold on just a minute. Alright, because these people, let's see. I even was looking up because I had heard some time ago that this guy was related to Zelensky, to George Soros. And here it goes, no, another question, no truth to claim Zelensky and Soros are cousins. Usually when it's like this, alright, they're trying to cover up something, you have to know that. And at the very least, if that were true that he is not, although I see a family resemblance, but hey, even down here it says Wendy Rogers, Vladimir Zelensky is a George Soros puppet. Alright, so at the very least, alright, because I heard, I think it was earlier this year, I want to say around late spring, early summer, he supposedly handed over, I'm talking about George Soros, he supposedly handed over the reins to his son. Yeah, right. But in any case, what I want to look up here is, let's see, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I remember this movie. It was a funny movie with George C. Scott, the late George C. Scott. You see right there at the far left. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go to Webster's. Deceptive, nonsense, deception, fraud. That's what these people are all about. Alright. Especially when it comes to Jake. But so much is coming out now, proven, especially these JOOs, JOOSs, alright, that the con was in. And you see they had a reason to go to the west coast of Africa. What I'm trying to say is, they know who we were, and we were targeted. Here it is, flim flam. This is dictionary.com. A trick or deception, especially a swindle or confidence game involving skillful persuasion or clever manipulation of the victim. Who's the victim? Alright? You can, well, ultimately it's us, but for this lesson, talking about you so-called patriotic Americans. You're swindling you out of your money. I always say, especially when it comes to Jake, we can't find any money for you, but yet people that, and these same people are given what? Social Security that your people here worked hard for the majority of their life, and they keep telling you for years now that, well, the account is going to go bankrupt, which is not totally true. See, they play these word games with you because there is a trust when it comes to Social Security. You need to look these things up, alright? It's a game, alright? It says 2, a piece of nonsense, twaddle, bosh, alright? 3, to trick, deceive, swindle, or cheat, alright? These people are expert consmen, alright? That's what they are. These people you send that were supposed to represent you, hey, like you say, it's Rome all over again. While you're distracted by all this bullshit, this is the perfect time of the year to distract. Our people starting in September. You got football starting up. All right, you got hockey getting ready to start up. You got baseball that's going on. Now you got college basketball to add to that. Baseball is in it. All right, college has started up again as far as basketball. All right, you got all these distractions and these other stories that are going around. Everything that takes you off of what's really going on. All right, but hey, don't believe us. Let's continue with the video. Two yachts. God. Mm. The plump one. Laughing at you fools. All right, you, especially these Christian, so-called Christian Edomites. All right, they've used you since, especially since World War I. All right, let's see. This is Isaiah 25. That's why we keep using these scriptures. Hey, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that. All right. A pouring over, that is fusion. Okay, now it says by implication a libation, that is lead, concretely a coverlet. All right, covering. All right, let's go to for a little more info. Let's go. All right, all right. To let sink lower, to take off or doff one's hat, as in respect to submission. Let's see. The second one. All right. I got the wrong. I just now figured it out. So like a veil. All right. Over the, at least for the Western Hemisphere. Demigod. Go time. it goes for our people to see the fall of this motherfucker. All right, this is 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. And no, spread their lies all dressed in black. And I always bring the story of this man is in several languages. So, but he knew it was up to him. That's why when you see, of course, before the Catholic Church bought him out, I wonder why. He used to talk about them, and his words would be like deceitful, cunning, words like that, as he went around the earth. And now that we're undoing that actually, let's go to chapter before here. Paul defends the ministry, 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. This is what This is what we're doing. This is 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach Yahushua. That's what we're doing here. And you people that for so long you were caught under the spell, all right, and now as I read about this covering being lifted, a lot of you can't take it. A lot of you are going to buck, all right. Some of you are going to buck, and then you're going to rethink, say, damn it, now that makes sense. A lot of you are just too far gone, all right. And I'm talking about Jake, nobody else, because nobody else matters. Continuing on with the video. Look at that shit. Shh. Exactly. Wait a minute, you mad when Jake gets something that they deserve, deserve far much more? You constantly complain. I'll pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. We don't owe you anything. Okay. But you have nothing to say about this. This man and his people are playing you for fools. Just like you want to talk about, they always speak about Jake as far as being a welfare state. What are these people doing? These are the same people that are in the land of Israel, for those of you that didn't know. It's a damn shame. Bullshit. Isn't it amazing the parallels between this and what happened with World War One? When you understand that the United States was trying to remain neutral, all right, and one of these JOOS's managed to convince, especially with that racist ass Woodrow Wilson administration. Of course, then there too was the Black Tom Island incident that Germany got caught when they sabotaged that. And the explosion was so great that it damaged the Statue of Liberty. Can't forget that. And Germany was paying that off until the Carter administration. Hey, so, like I say, it's a lot of history with this. That's why you got to dig into it. But, yeah, keep playing the American people for fools. They keep coming back and coming back and coming back to that cookie jar. Yep. Nope. There you go. And I was just thinking, and they showed a video of all the graves, especially of the the people that fought for Ukraine, and now there's supposed to be a shortage of men. That's one hell of a sacrifice. Damn, man. And you you patriots, you American patriots, you warmongering bastards, this is what you get. Yeah, he got a lot of yep. Salakia. Why they have forced 2 videos now? They're so accustomed to lying, and the overall American people are so accustomed to buying into this shit. Again, the rah 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 patriots, yeah, Russia. And this is all a sick, twisted game to these motherfuckers. you know. Hmm. Oh boy, this is Jeremiah. Whoops. This is Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. This is who we're dealing with. All right, that ungodly nation, that deceitful nation is in Psalms 43 and 1. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. See, we're dealing with the wicked here. All right. So you say you don't believe me. Look at here at the bottom here. I have to it and start at the top. The Lord's love for Israel. There's no other nation there. I have loved you, saith the Most High Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Most High Yahweh. Yet I loved Jacob. And heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Most High Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call whom the Most High Yahweh hath indignation forever. Indignation for you people that think something that the Most High made crooked, that you can somehow, some way, make straight or even try to. Strong's H 2194. All right. Zyme. All right. To abhor. To abominable. That's what these people are. Abominable. Let's look that up. Let's see. So they, death unto Pharaoh. You got to understand he's being set up. Even for the same purpose have I my. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he hardeneth. like he has these Edomites. And it tells you in James 2 and 13. I'll get that. All right. Real quick here. I don't want to misquote it. For he shall have judgment without mercy that hath showed no mercy. And mercy rejoiceth against judgment. See that? All right. So let's go back to Romans 9 and back down. It says, verse 18, therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will, he hardeneth. Thou wilt say unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? This isn't according to what he wants to do. All right? You got to realize this is all being played out behind the scenes, so to speak. The spirit world dictates what's going on in the physical. All right? We're in that Revelation 16 stage where these angels and these spirits are working on the minds of men to do what the Most High wants. All right? 20. Nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Hath not the potter power over the clay? Who is the potter? The Most High. Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor, and another unto dishonor. What if God, willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? This is what Esau is. Vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. There's nothing he can do to change that. All right, because it tells you in Hebrews 12. Let's go there real quick. These are the people you're dealing with, and that's the that plantation Christianity. All right, this is Hebrews 12. Let's go down to 16. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person, profane meaning outside the temple, as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Go to Genesis 25th chapter and read that. For ye know how that afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. Genesis 27th chapter. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Doesn't seem to be no hope for poor Mr. Esau and his descendants. We're dealing with a lineage of evil here, folks. A lineage of evil. All right? They can't do good. And the scriptures also tell you if they do, it's by accident. Got a pause. Let me see if I can run that back. Did my ears deceive me? Hold on. Yeah, just keep pouring that money down the drain, which lets me know that this is all being done on purpose to drain the resources of countries. It's just an excuse to do so. All right. In other words, they, especially here, in America, they really, this place is about to be liquidated. All right. They're pulling the plug on this place. It served its purpose. All right. And you're about to see, with the crash that's coming, that's imminent. All right. And when this dollar crashes, because everybody, so many people have joined the BRICS. Yeah, it's not going to be, you're seeing, if you're paying attention to the news, there was an attempt to rob. I was watching, where was it? An Amazon truck with these two women. All right. And the driver just smashed into the back. That's another thing, you need to realize what things declining to the point where it's just going to be outright anarchy here. You need to be conscious of what to do and what not to do, especially when you're out and about. And one of the tactics in driving, you don't want to get up on someone's rear. You want to give yourself a chance where you can just swing out, go around, whatever. And, but this guy just pushed the car on down the road. Can't blame him. But yeah, it's going to be more and more of that, because with the prices of everything going up, especially food, these things that you actually need, not that what you want, but what you actually need to survive, you're going to see the real nature of people. And that's what we're out here on the highways and byways trying to tell people. All right? But they won't listen. The ones that are going to get it are going to get it. Back to the video. Yeah. The nerve of these motherfuckers. See, that's something else, all this misinformation and disinformation. Yeah, he's chronic, he's going to die in a moment. Wow. Let's see. Let's see. Because at the end, you're dealing with someone that is incapable of empathy or sympathy to anyone but himself. This is Sirach 14, or Ecclesiastes 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. And everybody is seeing that now. All right? Everyone. When you've got these people over there in our land claiming to be us, and everybody's seeing them for what they are. It's a beautiful time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's why I'm quoted in passing what I'm about to get here. This is Sirach, or Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's what we're seeing now. Alright? We're seeing the fall of these devils. Alright? Like I said, he's being made bare. Everybody's seeing him for the piece of crap that he, and all this that he is into around the world with fanning shit, you know. That's why a couple of so-called African nations threw him out. At least a couple. May have been more. You know, I'm thinking of France in particular. And a lot of them don't want any more to do with the United States. So they're back in Russia. But that's the thing. You got to understand, whether it's Russia or China, you're just, you know, trading one for another. This whole system, all right, has to be brought down. Hey, so with that, once again, we've been talking about the fact that this devil here says Ukraine's Zelensky caught buying, by proxy of course, 75 million in luxury yachts. Remember, they said it was 2. All right, the 2 lifelong friends of his, with U.S. money. But it doesn't appear that the American people are outraged. You don't see the marches because of this. It's off. Now, that's another thing, these distractions. It's awfully, you know, because of shit like transgender rights and all this other bullshit. This is when you have been deceived, all right, in recognizing instead of what's really going on, these distractions that they've set up. It's another word I can't remember it right now, but all right, these things that are put up that so you're not focusing on what's really happening. So with that, hey, once again, I like to say that whoever views this, I hope that you're edified. That's what we try to do here at Great Millstone. You know, filter things through the, you know, current events through the scriptures. So with that, hey, until the next video, hey, shalom.